your mowing height for your rough grass?
Well, the rough, the goal right now, the rough's going to be between 1.5 inches and 2 inches.
Okay.
Very similar to what we keep on the other courses, but the grass is a little more coarse. That's one of the reasons we're open. We have to find out what height works for everybody, not just from a agronomist perspective, but also from a playing perspective.
From a member playability.
This is where the line between the bent grass and the bluegrass will be. So I think that you'll see a little bit noticeable difference. And you got to remember, the bent grass is going to be a more apple green versus what they're usually seeing in hunter green.
Hunter green.
People on the 10th and 11th hole were the last holes we seeded.
Yes.
And they're going to fill in. And our rough, remember to everybody, is cool season turf, but it's bluegrass and fescue. And Bermuda used to run like this and would crawl.
Sure.
But what happens if you look at the grass down in here, it's a bunch grass.
Sure.
So it comes up and spreads like this.
It moves laterally.
And so it takes a longer time to fill in.
Okay.
But in the next maybe 2-3 weeks, it'll keep filling in.
So we can play this as ground under repair. We can do a kind of a lift
roll
clean
it up
place.
to here and
exactly.
Get it from there.
This is all about getting out and experiencing Renegade and having the opportunity to help us understand how it's going to play for the members.
Here's a perfect example where sod meets the seed.
Okay.
And everything. You can see the sod, which we bought and brought in from California. It's thick, but will be good setting, 100%. And right next to it, we're waiting on the seed to come in. So you'll see a few spots like this and know the difference. But as the summer progresses, and certainly as the fall opens, this will all come together as one look.
So if I was a member, the first question I would ask is, just following up on what you said, how long is it? Is it really like until midsummer until we see them catching up with one another, or the fall?
Well, great question. With the weather it is, we're hoping, and we've made great progress every 2-3 weeks.
Okay.
So I'm hoping by the middle of May, this spot is reduced by less than half of what it is right now.
So Sean, here we are in the bunkers, newly renovated bunkers, I might add. Great drainage, great sand. Maybe tell the members a little bit about what to expect when they get in the bunkers.
Well, I think you're definitely going to see potentially plug lies.
Okay.
The sand is really soft right now, and it's got to get compacted. We compact it, try to do as best we can, but you possibly could find on the faces some plug lies, and then down in the middle. But one thing that we found is we went with the Apache mix. It's a 50-50 sand. We get from California and Arizona. We mix it together, so it has the right texture to hit out of.
Those Apache bunkers are great.
And they have that concrete liner underneath.
Oh, sure.
So they drain better and dry better. So the success of the Apache bunkers kind of convinced us to do that here. But you'll notice these bunkers, they're not as deep. They're not as steep.
Sure.
And they're more easy to get in and out of.
Oh, I like those access
and
areas.
Everything. And then we'll get the rakes out there to rake it.
Okay.
To do that. But I think they're going to be much more playable for everybody. And this is a fact that we have to tell everybody, is there more bunkers on this golf course than there was before? And yes, there is.
Okay.
Let's stop the rumors and say the facts. There is more bunkers.
And why is that?
Number 17.
Okay.
We added 12 new bunkers on 17. So if you take 17 out, we got the same amount. We will be on cart paths, unfortunately, John, to open up because the grass is still tender. But the goal is...
What about September cart paths? That might come up as a question.
I'm expecting and hoping that we'd be off cart path, no cart path restrictions.
I would too.
Starting in September.
Great. That's good news.
Yeah.